Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm just going to show you guys when to start checkerboarding your frames. So as I can see now, I just smoked the bees, so they are not up in the second box like when I just open it. So but you can see down in the hive that it's really packed, and then they're moving up now, so they start to draw out new comb. This is the best time to catch it before it get worse. So like for me, I check my bees like every week, 1 day per week, every week. So now like I see that they are moving up, I'm going to checkerboard the frames in the box. So what I'm going to do, there's 5 frames inside the box. I'm going to pull these 2 middle one, the second one, the 2 second ones to the end, this one and this one. So it's going to be the 2 second frames to the ends that I move up. So that's what I'm going to do now. I don't like to wear the gloves on my hand because when I use the gloves make it's like my hands get clumsy. Can't lift up the things how I would like to lift them. So that's why I don't really use gloves, but today I'm working with the gloves because this hive is a little aggressive. So I'm just smoking them. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put back this on and then smoke them so they move down from this new comb, because I'm going to just take it off. So now I'm just going to just remove it. No frames is in the second box, so they just decide to freestyle. Don't know if the camera is showing, but there is nectar inside of this new comb. I'm going to take it out. So I just shake the bees off. Some of the nectar is going to spill out the comb, but the bees will just clean that up and store it somewhere else. So yes, back to the checkerboard in the frames. So I place the second box beside the box that have the bees, and now we're going to checkerboard the two frames to the end. As I said, this frame and this frame, but I can't hold the camera and pull the frames at the same time, so I'm going to remove them and then return. Yes guys, so I'm back now. As you can see, I removed the two frames that I said I was going to remove from here. So now you can see that I placed them in the second box, and they are in the said order that I took them from. So all these empty space that you're looking at now, I'm going to fill them in with empty frames. So I'm going to place an empty frame right here. Just smoking the bees so they get out the way. So here is it. So one empty frame there, and then one over here. So now likewise, just place two empty frames in these slots. The bees is going to have a guide to guide them while they draw out the new comb on these new frames, because I place an empty frame after every other drawn out frame. So they're going to have drawn out frame on both sides to guide them while they draw out the new comb and the empty frame. And I'm going to do the same thing over here, but I'm going to place the second box now on top of this first box. Just smoking the bees so they will go down. So when I put on the second box, I don't crush any of them. So yes guys, now that I place the second box on top, I'm going to fill in these empty frames now. So I'm placing this one in the middle. These bees, they are so aggressive. So now guys, the bees will draw out all of these empty frames and they're going to draw them straight because they have a guide on each side. So for all the viewers now that is going to checkerboard their hive. So if this was a 10 frame hive or a 10 frame box, you will checkerboard every other frame. You're not going to put two empty frames beside each other because the bees is going to do cross comb, or they might even draw out two comb on one frame on the edges of the frame. So guys, that's how you checkerboard, and that is when to checkerboard. You don't checkerboard the frames when the bees are weak or when they are not growing in population. Whenever you see signs that they are building up, they are pulling out new comb, that's the time you go ahead and checkerboard. Don't do it before the time is right, or else you're going to just split up the brood nest, and then the brood might end up chill because the bees is going to end up move back down to the bottom box and leave the brood up top if they are not strong enough. So you have to see the signs that they are moving up and pulling out fresh combs, then you go ahead and checkerboard the frames in the box. And the next thing, after checkerboarding the frames, you go ahead and add an empty box on top, so the bees will always have space to move up in when they finish drying out the comb and need more space. So that's how the hive is going to grow upwards. So whenever you add the next box on top and you check them again and see that they are moving up into the empty box up above, you go ahead and checkerboard the frames again and add a next empty box. That's how you do it, and take time grow the hive upwards until you reach where you want them to reach. If you don't do that, the bees is going to get increase. They're just going to increase in population, and then they're going to end up swarming. So you have to be checking them and ensuring that they have space, and keep checkerboarding the frames in order to get some straight drawn out frames. So thanks for watching the video guys. I ask you please to subscribe. I have a lot more video coming, a lot of content I have to release, so please subscribe like the video, share and comment down below. Thanks.